Good morning, YouTube. What day is it? It is the 23rd of August, 2019. And these are your morning announcements. Woo! All right, I am heading into work. TGIF to all of you who have Friday as the beginning of the weekend. Wow, it's really nice out today. I mean, it's cool, actually. I'm showing on the car here 63 degrees. I think it might be a little bit warmer because the car was in the garage. I'm guessing maybe like 65, 66, somewhere in there, but it's beautiful. It is sunny. I am loving it. Loving it. So, Devante, my godson, is also dieting now. He joined Planet Fitness and he's working with a personal trainer who is basically telling him everything that I've been telling him for the last 3 years. Only now he believes it. Fracking kid. But anyways, so that's good. Regardless, kids never listen to their elders. Stupid kids! Hit you with an umbrella. He's actually paying attention now. Well, actually, he's like, yeah, just like you said, Ma. He calls me Ma. Just like you said. So I guess I should just take that as validation. But he is, he's going to eat healthy. He is going to work out. He's been working out for the last few days. His caloric intake has decreased, but his nutritional intake has increased, which is exactly what you want to do. You know, I know people might be tempted to go, Rachel, you're fat. Why would we listen to you? Well, let me tell you something. This fatness that I have only happened after I turned about 40. Prior to that, I was lean and mean for the majority of my life. I can show you all kinds of pictures if you'd like to see them. And I don't know. I had a traumatic life event happen. I lost my job of 19 years. My cousin killed herself. My grandma was starting to get Alzheimer's. There was just all this happening at one time in my life. And I was like really struggling with life. And I fell into a horrendous depression. And I got to the point where I just didn't care. I didn't have the balls, honestly, to kill myself at that point. And I really didn't want to. I mean, I kept telling myself, you don't want to kill yourself. You don't want to kill yourself. You don't want to kill yourself. Things are going to get better. Things are going to get better, you know. But my deep inner psyche had just given up. Had just was like, why? What's the point of this anymore? You know, life is just too painful. And I stopped caring. I stopped caring about what I looked like. I stopped caring about what I ate. I just stopped caring. I started eating what I wanted, drinking what I wanted, and gave up on physical exercise. I got a little agoraphobic and just wanted to stay in the house all the time. I developed like a social anxiety that I couldn't shake. I still can't shake. Still haven't fully recovered from that. And I just started eating, drinking. And I put on all this weight. Plus I was drinking tons of soda. Well, almost 3 years ago now, I quit drinking soda. And I don't know. I just realized, I got up one day 6 weeks ago, looked at myself in the mirror when I was standing in the bathroom getting ready to go in the shower, and I was like, look at me, man. Look at what I've become. Look what I let happen here. And I'm happy. I'm in a great place right now. I mean, I love my job. I've got great friends. My family's really good. I don't have anything major horrible going on in my life right now. And I was like, you know what? It's time to like get this under control, right? And so now I'm getting back at it. I haven't forgotten what I learned years ago that kept me thin for a long time. So I'm just going back to that, going back to that lifestyle. The only difference is I'm not smoking a freaking pack of cigarettes a day. I'm vaping, but I'm vaping at a much, 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 much lower nicotine level than I ever have been taking it. And eventually that'll stop too. I'm weaning myself down. But for now, I'm focusing on not drinking alcohol, not eating crap, moving more. What is clicking over here? This is making me crazy. Batman! So, I'm really glad now that, that there is someone validating the things that I've been telling Devante, and that he's actually paying attention to that stuff now, because he's too young to be. I mean, he's 25 years old. He's running up the stairs. He's out of breath. I'm 50 years old. I'm running up the stairs, and I'm not. I mean, what is wrong with this picture here? So I'm really glad that he's like paying attention. I'm proud of him. I hope he can stick to it. That's what I'm going to pray for. I hope that you all will pray for that too. That Devante sticks to this. I just want to see him healthy and happy. That's all I want for Devante, is for him to be healthy and happy. I worry about him because his self-esteem is so low. I would like to see that, change. It's hard to undo a lifetime of battering, though. And his father... Get this. This is craziness, okay? And I know I shouldn't be putting out family business on the internet, but I'm going to do it with this one because this is ridiculous, okay? Devante's father's birthday was a few weeks ago. Devante called him, wished him happy birthday, and found out that his dad got married months ago. Devante wasn't invited to the wedding. His father didn't bother calling him to tell him. He just went off and got married. And then he found out why. He found out that his dad got married because he wanted to make sure that if something happened to him, that nothing would go to Devante. Devante is his blood son, okay? But his father resented him because his father got Devante's mom pregnant and took off. And Chrissy went after him. Went to court. He had to have a paternity test done. He was found out that he is Devante's dad. And then instead of, just out of spite, instead of letting Devante stay with Chris, he went to court and sued for custody so that he wouldn't have to pay child support. And then he proceeded to not give Devante anything. And he was living with this woman who had a son, and He treated the woman's son like he was the golden boy of the universe, buying him whatever toys he wanted, whatever video game systems he wanted, whatever computer he wanted. And for Devante's birthday, he'd get like he'd get socks. You know, he was over the top treated like garbage. He would, like Cinderella. Even the woman who was living with his dad said, you need to treat your son better. You know, I mean, even she like was standing up for Devante. And he never did. He never treated him well. And then for punishment, if Devante lipped off to him or showed any kind of sign of frustration with his living situation, the father would make him sit on a bed and stare at the wall. And he couldn't do anything. He couldn't read. He couldn't watch TV. He couldn't do his homework. He just had to stare at the wall for hours. And if his dad walked past the room and he wasn't staring at the wall, he'd get hit. And for years, Devante didn't share this information with Chris. But once he turned 16, he had had enough. He had had enough. And he started telling his mom the things that was going on. And then his mom confronted the father about it. And of course, the father denied everything. Denied everything. So eventually, Chrissy had Devante come and live with her. And the father came to try to take Devante back when she tried to get child support. And at that point, the court said Devante's old enough to decide where he wants to live. So he got to stay with her. But by that point, the damage already had been done. His self-esteem was completely broken, down to nothing. And it remains like that today. He still has he has like a flip-flop in the way he views himself. He either views himself in an overly exaggerated sort of way, or he hates himself. There is no truth the truth that is in between there. There is none of that. I don't know what to do. I don't know. He's been to counseling and stuff. It doesn't seem to be helping. I don't know what to tell him or how to help him. If any of you guys got any ideas, let me know, because, I'd really like to see him come into his own and accept himself for who he is. It's one of those things where you say, you change the things you can, but you got to accept the things that you can't change. You just got to accept it, And, I worry about him. And I love him so much, you guys, you don't even know. It's heartbreaking. I don't know what to do, His mom tries the best that she can. She doesn't know what to do either at this point. It's like, what do you do with this, And unfortunately, like, him going into the Navy made it worse. It didn't, how some people, it breaks them down and then builds them up and they find their self-confidence, and that didn't happen to Devante. He didn't get that from the military. It got worse. So, I don't know what to do. But if you guys keep him in your prayers, I'd appreciate it. I love him very much. It's like he's my own, I worry about him like he was my own. I love him like he was my own. and I just want to help him, and I don't know what to do. So anyways, I love you guys. Mwah. I talked long enough. You guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye.